This video is sponsored by Grammarly. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm sharing with you my top 10 apps and Google extensions you need as a student for 2022. The first app on the list is Daily Note. From what I've seen and how I've been using it, it's essentially your daily journaling app. Now, there are plenty of ways you can journal, such as using a physical notebook or a separate page in Notion. But for me, having a separate app on my phone that's so easily accessible is how I keep up with journaling. The app is so minimal, clean, and easy to use. Tap anywhere on the screen to type, and for the free version, you can add up to one photo of your choice. I find journaling to be quite a therapeutic activity in the moment, as well as a satisfying experience to look back on. If you watched my last video of my morning routine, I make it a habit to write about the day before right when I wake up. Following the theme of reflection, another app that I would recommend is called Prompted Journal. As the name suggests, it gives you a different prompt to reflect on and write about. You can also tap Dive Deeper for a series of more complex and thought-provoking questions. I would recommend this for anyone who struggles to write about their day in a blank page. As a college student, we're constantly exposed to new experiences and lessons, and I find that we can easily get caught up with our academics or other extracurricular involvements that we forget to take a break and look at how far we've come. And an occasional journal session really helps you slow down and evaluate where you are and refocus on the big picture. On the note of writing, with the new semester, another useful app to help you get started on your personal and academic goals is Grammarly. Grammarly is a digital writing assistant and an all-in-one writing tool that improves your productivity and saves you from losing easy marks on your paper. It is free to download and easy to integrate in your daily life, such as when editing in Google Docs or in the Grammarly app itself. Grammarly can help you succeed in the new semester by ensuring that your writing style suits your selected audience with the setting goal feature. My default setup is knowledgeable for audience, formal for formality, academic for domain, and neutral for tone when it comes to my assignments. Upon editing, you can check out your overall score, which gives you a detailed breakdown of your word count, readability, and vocabulary levels. And if needed, you can level up your writing and expand your vocabulary with Grammarly Premium's vocabulary suggestion to help replace overused words with more effective ones. With the start of a new semester, make sure not to lose out on those easy marks with tools like Grammarly. Head over to grammarly.com/revising to sign up for a free account and upgrade to Grammarly Premium for 20% off for more features. Another app directly related to academics and organization is Notion, which I've mentioned several times in my previous videos. Notion is your all-in-one organization system for keeping track of your course syllabus and files, creating master to-do lists, tracking finances or spendings, recording and rating shows you've watched, books you've read, and anything you can think of. With the start of a new semester, my most frequently visited pages are definitely my master to-do list, where I've separated and categorized my to-dos in 2 tables by academics and extracurriculars. And within it, I've also added an assignment tracker table categorized by the course and sorted in ascending order by deadline. This ensures that I'm not missing out on any important due dates. Especially at the start of a new semester, it's easy to miss out on a deadline when we're still adjusting to our courses. I'll leave my previous templates in the description, and if you guys are interested in an updated Notion tour, then let me know in the comments below. Now, between studying and organization, another app on the list is called Smart Tasks. This app is great if you only want to organize your tasks in a to-do list fashion. You can start by creating categories and color coding them accordingly. For example, I've included academics, research, extracurriculars, and personal. I recommend following the same color code across all your organization systems if you have more than one. So the colors I've selected here match with ones in my calendar and in Notion. You can easily add and delete tasks and drag tasks around, which arguably is not great for productivity, but definitely necessary at times. And a super cool feature is that you can see all your completed tasks in one place, giving you that sense of satisfaction at the end of a long study day. This is available as both an app on your computer and iPhone. The next app or website that I want to mention is actually Google Drive and its series of apps. I'm sure we've all heard about it or even used it at some point in our academic journey. However, I want to show you guys some interesting and potentially new ways you can use these apps. One way, of course, is to use this for note-taking. Here I'm showing you 3 ways I've been using this to take notes since the start of university. If you're interested in a video detailing this, then please let me know. Essentially, we have the classic Cornell and table system. I also use Google Docs docs for making exam or midterm week study plans. I would have the day of the week and dates at the top, events and deadlines followed by all my to-dos. I also like to use docs for keeping track of my mistakes and studying for a test. I would make a 2-column table, first for writing down the question and second for writing the explanation or calculation, as well as why other answers are incorrect given a multiple choice question. In terms of Google Sheets, in addition to my deadline tracker in Notion, I use this to keep track of all my modules, readings, and homework. However, I may eventually migrate this to Notion just for convenience. And now on to extensions. I will introduce these briefly as they are quite simple, yet super convenient for us students. The first being a video speed adjuster. If you're still doing online classes like me, this is super useful for watching lectures beyond the 2x speed. Sometimes I also use this to skim through YouTube videos. Similarly, I also like the text-to-speech extension called Read Aloud, in which you can highlight any part of a page and let it read to you at your preferred speed. I use this when it comes to reading textbooks. I would play this in the background as I follow along with the text. I find it to be more efficient than reading it on my own. The next one is a web highlighter. Essentially, if you are doing any sort of complicated readings on a web page, this is a lifesaver. I used it a lot in my biochemistry course last semester, highlighting the important information the first time around on the web page before condensing it into my own words in my Google Doc. And last but not least, I have Identity, which you've seen me mention in my previous videos. This extension is great for organizing and categorizing your frequently visited pages, as well as for jotting down brief notes and writing to-do lists. With all of this brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out more of my content, and all of my social media will be linked in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.